I want to welcome everybody back to my E.D.C channel, Simple Man. I'm going to be making a review of my E.D.C bag today. It's an E.D.C bag I have reviewed before. I'm going to go into a little more detail on the things that I carry and why I carry them. I've reviewed this a year ago. It's still with me, so the bag is great. I have really no things to say about this bag, but I will go into detail with that. Um, of course, CDC is the things that you carry on a daily basis. I've have prior videos of what I carry, the simplistics to, again, the majority. Simplistic things I do carry is my firearms, whether one at a time. I don't see the need for both. I do have different ways to different magazines for my Glock and a couple speed loaders for my Judge. So I just carry one of those, my knife, lighter, wallet, cell phone. I'm recording on it, obviously. So what we're going to focus on today is going to be more of the bag. So let's go ahead and get that started. This is the Maxpedition Wolf Spur. Great bag. Came, I want to say a few years back. Exactly not sure. I want to say maybe 4 years ago. Guesstimating. Such a good bag. Single sling shoulder bag. This is how I would carry it in the configuration. I would carry it on an everyday basis. Single strap. It is cushioned. The back is also cushioned with mesh, breathable mesh, I should say. Towards the side. This is exactly how the expansion of the bag, how I usually carry it on an everyday basis. Little trinkets hanging off on the side, morale patches, etc. So let's go ahead and get started on let me go ahead and set that right on the bag. Set the way. Excuse me. So we will start on the right side of the pouch. Different pouches for different things. Main pouch would be located right here in the center. YKK zippers on every pouch is awesome. So what I carry, well, we're going to start as exterior, and what I carry out here that you can see are my pig gloves. Gloves are always come in handy. You need to change a tire, it's winter, your hands get too cold, etc. You need to pick something up that you don't find so clean, etc. Gloves are always handy. We have this glove clip for them. Great glove clip, nice and easy configuration to attach to my bag. We'll move on to this side pouch. What I got going on is a Maxpedition key ring. It holds some earplugs for me, just in case I go to the range and forget them, or someone comes along. These are silicone, so you're able to let them use them, wash them off afterwards, etc. This is going to be a tritium, if I'm saying it right, tritium gas keychain. Glows in the dark. Glows pretty good. Needs to sit in the sun. Once it hits, a little bit of light hits it, it's able to glow for a couple hours, which is great, especially in the dark if you need to find your bag, lights go out, etc. We're going to start right here on this side compartment. This side compartment has a MOLLE outside with the YKK zippers. One of those things that I wish, this side compartment, it's a small wish. I really can't complain because it's nice and deep. As you can tell, I'm able to extract this pouch from inside of this one, so it's nice and deep. It takes up quite a bit of my hand. Let's go into depth with this small pouch. As I said, I wish it had the ability to categorize a little bit better inside of here, but if it doesn't, that's okay. That's why they make more pouches. We'll try to briefly run through this so I don't take up too much time. Okay, so let's go ahead, and this is a Grimm's Workshop slingshot, small game, things like that. You're really not getting too big of a game with this. This is more to fuck around than anything, right? Shoot some squirrels, things like that. I'm obviously not going to hunt any big game with something like this, but you never know. So I have it just to fuck around with. We're going to move on to my knife sharpening kit. Not the greatest, but for the price, and you know, it's great. I can keep most of my knives as sharp as I need with something simple like this. I don't need anything too crazy. Another thing is going to be my individual super glues. Super glues always come in. Things come undone, things come unfastened. Super glue saves the day. We're gonna go right here with my stormproof matches, or windproof matches. Windproof matches? I believe so. Striker on the back, striker on the bottom. Windproof matches. They don't come together. You do have to purchase them separately, but always a great thing to have. Comes with an O-ring, so they're watertight, and a striker on the bottom, as I said. And this is to light flares, something a little more heavier grit than the regular matches. This is the same company as that product. I don't remember the company off the top of my mind, to be honest with you. I know they do sell them on Amazon. You might be able to find them under a certain wordage. Anyhow, this product I did see on there, and this is awesome, awesome, awesome. It's a needle with this top piece being thread or cordage. I think it's 30-pound cordage to sew with, sewing needle, and duct tape. So you are able to make any repairs to clothing, articles of clothing, your bags, anything attempts to start breaking down, you're able to repair it. You have the two essentials right here, and it just comes in such a nice kit. It looks so smooth. Had to go for it, right? So that's gonna be what's inside of the first pouch. At least organize some of this before I just throw it to the side, and I have to organize this all again. Okay, Maxpedition has also front small pouch, money, what have you, small objects fit right in there. YKK zippers with my own personalized bead on them. A lot of my things are going to have my bead on them, as you will see. So we're back to the original bag. We're going to move right on up here because it's one of the simplest things to show, and this is going to be, I don't know if it's able to be seen from there. I need to move away. Give me a few seconds. Having some technical difficulties with this whiskey. So, small pouch right here. Have my flashlight and a simple Victorinox. Knives, scissors, cork, flatheads, toothpick, tweezers. Simple tool, always great to have redundancy. You will see a lot of this. Always great to have redundancy on you, especially if more than one people need it, or one happens to go down. Now, the other thing is going to be my O-light. I spoke about this in my past videos. This is about my 6th year with this light. Have not replaced the battery. Have not had to. Let's see if we can get it right on there. Great light. I really cannot complain with Olight's products so far. They've been great to me. Nice and durable, magnetic backing, 12,000 looms, or 1,200 looms, excuse me. So plenty of power. I don't really need any more than that. Um, I do have other things if I needed more than that to be able to replace that. But as I said, this is my everyday kit. So this is not my bug out bag. This is not, you know, shit hits the fan or anything like that. This is just what I carry on a daily basis, tools that I carry on a daily basis to facilitate the day for me. Which, again, I will keep explaining as I go. We're going to move on to this bottom pouch, Molly webbing. I'm able to connect these two ties to it. They're bungee. They're meant for flashlights. I repurposed them for a face shield or a face mask and a bandana. So I'm able to uh, use it for whatever needs, especially now in the days that we're having. We're required sometimes to use some of these. So, you're preparing for what you need on your daily basis. Let's go ahead and move on. Inside of the pouch is going to be a YKK zipper. I'm going to pull that right down. Okay, once we open this YKK zipper, the key fob comes out, the key ring comes out. What I've attached to it is a CPR face shield mask. Okay, and then let's go ahead and open this. So, another Maxpedition product, it's a wallet. I've repurposed this to be my boo-boo kit, my owie, my fucking tummy hurt kit. So, liquid skin, I have some vitamin C, dude wipes, plenty alcohol swabs, band-aids. Okay, these are stitches. You don't have to go to the ER anymore. Hopefully that focuses on that. These pretty much take care of it, which is great. You don't have to pay a crazy amount of prices. If you happen to injure yourself, your kids fall off the bike, I'm pretty sure you heard them earlier in the video, they were all coming like fucking jagloons. So when they fall down, things of that nature, and they get little fucking boo-boos, boom, I can look like the coolest, dorkiest dad busting this out and saving the fucking day. That's what I'm here for. So another bead attached to this Maxpedition pouch. What I carry back here is going to be Advils, painkillers, things for motion sickness, fucking Vagisil, everything's fucking included down here. And how I refill this is I go to my local, gas station, and they have a certain aisle where they have all these medications for different things, allergies, what have you. And that's what I really stick in here. It's convenient for me. I'll go and, grab me my beers and stop by the aisle, boom, hit, two birds, one stone. Okay, so moving on to this pouch. Right here on this front pouch, I've showed this in my prior videos. Let's see if we can. Okay. So it's going to be a tiny survival guide, and we're going to try to break that out for you. Okay, tiny survival guide. Let me move this back. It's a card. You can read up on traps, navigation, how to build spears, first aid, plenty of information back and forth, tracking, little things to kind of know, which is always great. Something like this, when you're out in the wilderness and you really do get stuck, it really does come in handy. I don't know all this knowledge. I am not an expert survivalist by any means. So whatever help I can get, I will take. That's usually why I do these videos, to try to reach out towards this community and kind of, pass ideas back and forth. Always great. Moving on. Tiny survival card. It comes with your fishing lures, your knife, your saw, a couple of sewing needles, a spearhead, little gadgety things. Another one is going to be my lockpick set. I'm able to pick small locks with this, nothing extravagant, but enough to get me out of a pinch. I'll take it. These are going to be my spearheads. I'm able to create create is a smart word. All you got to do is chop a piece of lug down and a stick or something, put this on the end of that, and be able to defend yourself, protect whoever you're with. This is going to be some fishing lures. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not going to cut that out either. Some fishing lures. Grimm's Workshop, again, always great. Fishing plastic lures with colored patterns so they resemble a real fish. Awesome. Fishing line card. Always great to have extra fishing line. You never know when you're going to need it. We also carry our survival mirror, able to reflect mirror, and our lens, Jesus, I always forget the names of these and I look stupid when I'm doing this, but our, magnifying lens, right? So I'm able to start a fire with this. I'm able to read small print, especially having that guide in the front. I'm able to read it with a little more detail, not such difficulty. Utensils. This is a fork and a knife. Let's go ahead and take this out so you guys can. Fork and a knife. I will only take one because they're the super hardest thing to. Okay. So your knife. Let's say you go to a restaurant. Well, not necessarily a restaurant, but a fast food restaurant. You're on your lunch break. They don't include no fork, no knife. You don't have to go to the nearest gas station. You don't have to do any of that. Or makeshift, utensils. Boom, you have some right on you. Always great. Give me a few seconds. Let me just stick this back in here like a big stupid ass. So, utensils. Always great to have. Again, you're eating out, you're eating by yourself, you don't happen to have any, boom, you can hook yourself up. Now, glow sticks, miniature glow sticks. I have taped these all together to, stay as minimal as possible. Same thing as a glow stick. You're gonna go ahead and break this open and it will start glowing. These are meant for fishing, which again, I do have my fishing kit in here. But for whatever your imaginations, to leave a trail for someone to find you, things like that. Some more fishing lures, some line, and my beard comb, which dual purpose as a little stove. I'm able to fork this up or pry it up and cook something small on this. Maybe heat a canister or something to boil water. Always good to carry. Multi-purpose comb. Plus it keeps your beard looking fucking fantastic. So we're gonna move right on to a little blanket, miniature little tarp. I'm able to lay this down, sit me, my wife, and my son, or my wife, my son, and myself down on one little blanket. I will not fold this out. It's just intricate to fold again, but you can go ahead and look this up for yourself if you're interested. It has sewn in the pattern of folding it up, but I'm trying to keep this video a little bit short. I know it's time consuming. Again, dividers inside of the main pouch, one rear divider. I'm not carrying anything in that. And then it does have this meshing, this see-through meshing on the small pockets. I don't have anything fantastic in there. These expandable water tablets, a sleeve, filter, just things that I don't really want rolling around too hard inside of the main pouch. So we'll move on to the side water bottle pouch. This water bottle pouch, awesome garages for your zippers. So it's not jingling. You don't make too crazy much of a noise unless you have something that jingles on here. You don't make any noise with the zippers. They do have this little, excuse me. They do have this little garage there. Let's go ahead and take that out for you. I do carry my knife on me. I put it on here so I can show you the actual workload that I'm able to put on this bag. I do carry my knife on me. Awesome little knife. My wife got it for me for our anniversary. Do carry the little back bead, ulti clip, clamp to it, and kydex sheath. Cool little knife. Zebra pen. I believe it's a zebra marker. It's not a pen. Zebra pen marker, replaceable cartridges, aluminum body, which is great. Down to mark down tourniquets, special coordinates, right on hardwood, different surfaces. Always good to have a marker on you. Let's see if we can finesse this fucking zipper out of there. Okay, so YKK zipper again. The more you use these are those self-lubricating zippers, which are great. The more you use them, the better they get. On my water bottle pack, okay, I do have my collapsible water bottle. I don't have it inflated just because of the minimalistic look. If I needed to, it's able to hold it, no problem. Okay, so it inflates pretty decently. There's still a couple wrinkles I did not inflate. Pretty decent amount of water. Carry on you on a daily basis. Something that you need to drink. Down from your teas to your waters to your coffee to your whatever. Always good to have. This water bottle holder also carries this tab, so I'm able to put maybe a radio. Excuse me, a radio. Some sort of bigger water bottle and retain it close to the pouch so it's not jumping around too much. Let's go ahead and just close that. So that's going to be my water bottle side for the pouch. Now we're going to move on to this top pouch, which I carry my tool portion of my bag. My tool portion of my bag is going to be the Maxpedition Mini. Yes, correct. The Mini. Small pouch. We got our little morale patch right onto the hook and loop field. I feel like that's fancy, man. It used to be called fucking Velcro, but we started getting all crazy, and it's hook and loop now. So, no knives, no life. What does that mean? Whatever you want it to mean, right? Boom, it breaks open to this little geeky Batman fucking belt looking thing. So, super awesome though. Super good tools that are in here. I cannot complain. My pry bar always comes in handy when I've had to pry doors open with this so people can reach the unlock button of their door. I do have, I believe it's a SOG multi-tool. Yes, it is a SOG, and it has a striker or a rod. It also has a striker inside the next chamber and flint in the very top. No, tinder in the very top with a carbon tip. So I'm able to break windows, start a fire with just this little kit. And most important, which I find, well, maybe not most important in fire, but very important also, is the whistle factor. You get lost in the woods, you do anything like that, you start screaming, panic sets in, you're just burning through oxygen at this point and killing your voice box. You whistle, you can, just like you breathe in and out, you're able to blow this whistle as many times as you want before you go, without a voice. Travex pen, simple pen on there, right in the rain. I'm able to sign, jot notes down, numbers, measurements, etc. This is a small grappling hook. Let's see if we can do this in a timely manner. So this is a small grappling hook. It inserts 3 barbs just like the first one, and you're able to retrieve things when you're high in a building. You can send this down with a piece of string, retrieve something that someone down there can get you. It also has a magnetic tip to it. So let's say you drop your keys, you need to send something down a small drain. This is pretty slim enough to kind of set it right in there and bring something back up. As I said, it has a magnet tip to it, so always great to have. We're going to move right on to some lubricant. Oil. Oil for your gun slide. Let's say you have some misfires or jams or something like that, and you can tell you have a little dirt on your gun. Go ahead and give it a shirt bath, wipe that fucker down, and re-lubricate the slide. Doors, pliers, multi-tools, whatever you can think of. Always great to have a little bit of oil to be able to fix that problem. Uncle Buck's, Uncle Bill's, tweezers. Jesus Christ, do they have their name on there? I bet I butchered the hell out of that. Small tweezers on Amazon. Portable tweezers, able to splinters, what have you. Awesome to carry if you work on wood or with wood. Great to have. Moving right along. Ponchos. Rain ponchos. I do carry 3 of these, again, for my wife, my son, and myself. We never know. We've been caught in the rain before, and we never know when it comes in handy. They're super slim. They're compact. They're, what is it? Whatever sealed it. I'm having fucking brain farts right now. So they're vacuum sealed, excuse me. Vacuum sealed, super thin, super compact, 3 of them, depending on how many people you're carrying for, what have you. Moving right on to this adjustable wrench from TI. It goes 3/4 down to 1/4. I mean, down to, 19/9, 16ths. It's awesome to carry. You're fixing something like a bike or your terminals on your battery for your car. Something to break out, and honestly, it's a conversation piece. A lot of people will look at it and be like, "Oh man, that's really sweet tool. How much was it?" And I'll tell them, and they'll want to shoot themselves in the foot. So, awesome tool. Awesome tool. It multi-purpose, multi-sizes. I know it doesn't cover everything, but that's okay because we got other things to help that out. O-light, simple flashlight. I've dropped my keys on the floor. I've dropped something down. Clips on the hat. It does have that reversible clip where it has a deep pocket clip and then something for your cap. As you can see, I do wear my baseball cap. Great little flashlight. Batteries are everywhere for it. So something always handy to carry. It's not going to fail you. Next item is going to be my Leatherman scissors. Scissors are super important. There's a lot of times that I need scissors. The physical scissors, a knife will not cut it, or at least the precision that I need from a scissor. Leatherman little scissor, spring loaded, comes full of other little nifty gadgets, your tweezers against that redundancy that we're seeing here, little knives, things like that. But what you usually buy your multi-tools for, the big one is, or at least a lot of the reviews that I read, are scissors. Scissors are very important, so why not just have your own, right? Let's see. Another little gadget that we have here is a razor. Right, precision cutting, as I said. If I'm able to need to scalpel something, what have you, right? Let's hope we're not doing tracheotomies and things of that nature, because kiss your fucking ass goodbye, right? Anyhow, okay, we have our little pliers right here, little parakeet pliers, and they actually fit a decent size of nut. So, you have enough hand force, you're able to, get loose pretty much quite a bit of things with this, little 5 branch parakeets, some more pins for the little small grappling hook to send over whatever one snaps. You have a replacement for them. String is very important. One of those primal tools that I've spoken about before. Without this, this wouldn't come in handy. I won't be able to send it down the drain. I will not be able to, whatever, tie anything with your small string. And small string always comes in handy because it really does, right? Okay, mechanics gloves. Again, we have oils in here. We have things of that nature. You don't want to get it all dirty all over yourself. Uh, Quick mechanic gloves fix that problem right up. Let's say that you're messing with something that you don't want to mess with. Is you don't know what has been around. Boom, you throw a pair of gloves on, good to go. Field notes. Jesus Christ, this has been through it, huh? This is living his best life. Anyhow, field notes, measurements, numbers, phone numbers, family members, what have you. Your phone goes down, whatever. A lot of people nowadays, including myself, I don't remember people's phone numbers. I'm just not accustomed to it, right? Just my phone has that option for me. But if I have my wife, my sons, and stuff like that, and they were to find this, and my phone is dead, they can refer themselves to who I am, what my name is, little information that doesn't give anything major away, but survival things. So field notes, again, measurements, super important. Comes in with the pin. These are, as I said, little tools for myself. Facilitate the day for me. I don't have to worry about too many things. I feel decently rounded, enough to be able to supply for myself and for whoever's with me, whether it be my family or friends. Also, one more thing on inside of this little pouch that I've seen recently people do is stick these zip ties inside of this sleeve. It's a sewn in sleeve, so they overlap it. Awesome idea. So that's my Maxpedition Mini with all my tools, all little nifty ideas. Hopefully someone caught something off of it that they like and are willing to integrate into their pouch. Okay. So that's going to be this top pouch. That's how this is going to look afterwards. It only has one mesh netting. I do have something in here. This is for hotel doors, anything like that. You set this, it's able to lock the door regardless if the bolt lock is on there or not. When you travel, things of that nature, you want to feel that you have that extra security, nice and flat, boom. It's always nice to carry that extra security for yourself. Okay. Again, this pouch comes down, it's just this meshing, there is no zipper, it's just a bungee on there. You're able to set glasses, things of that nature with their case in it. I don't do that. I set my toolkit in there. I find that more important than a pair of glasses that I can wear on my hat or on my face. We're getting into the meat and fucking potatoes of this bag, which is the main pouch, right? YKK zippered. Again, they all come standard. Another mesh netting small bag, and then your deep pouch, your primary pouch. Awesome pouch. I'm about to show you how much depth there really is to this pouch. As you can see, I still have a little bit to fill in before it's completely full. But beard comb. This comes in a certain section of this pouch. Again, this is not my get out of Dodge pouch or bag, excuse me. It's more of like keeping myself up to par with whatever life challenge, comes at me that day. So, keeping yourself groomed is one of those things that I find important. You never know who you're going to meet that's going to rather you change their perspective on life or they change your perspective on life, whether it's business opportunities or things of that nature. You always want to stay decently groomed. You never want to look like, um, you know, you belong on the street fucking panting for money, you know. Not hating on those guys, you know, not saying that, but, you know, sometimes I get up and my beard looks like it fought the fucking pillow. So, besides the point, you know, I'm able to groom myself. I'm able to keep myself that cleanliness up to par. Some JBLs, simple earbuds, great little earbuds. Really can't say anything bad about them other than the fact that I wish I would have purchased the ones with the loop to surround the ear to, you know, kind of go over your ear. These ones, if you run, they tend to fall out. So I usually mainly, you know, traveling, things like that. I'm able to listen to music, watch movies, talk on the phone. You know, not made for active lifestyle, but you know, when you need a hands-free device, those are always great. Moving right along, my Leatherman Surge. Leatherman Surge is such a great multi-tool just due to the fact that it has, you know, pliers. I mean, you name it. I've recently purchased this maybe 4 months ago. So I'm still breaking it in. As you can tell, it's still rough on the snap ends. The bit kit, I did purchase the bit kit for it and the adapter for your regular hex bits and whatever, right? Um, your regular bits, flat bits, integrated with the saw, which I found one of the best uses. Also carries a knife. You know, you can see more on the Leatherman Surge, or ask a video request for me just describing this. But as I said, there's other videos that describe this multi-tool. Now the case that it's in, it's 3D printed. Um, awesome little case, little, you know, belt clip case, pretty sturdy. I haven't had it snap yet. Had that for a few months too. Works pretty well. It's nice and black. I like to keep everything kind of in the darker tones of colors. Just my thing to do. Awesome multi-tool. Before this, you can retell in my old videos that I had a Gerber. The Gerber I still use for work. I do not use this one for work. Um, I'm a construction worker, so you know, this one is more on. It'll stay in my bag. It'll stay with me just in case that second plier comes in handy. I just don't want to abuse the hell out of this like I do that one. Until I finish that one, it will take its place. Now, we have another Maxpedition little pouch. It's my coin pouch. Simple coin pouch. It holds my beads that I attach to all my little bags and knives and things like that. And then it also holds my coin. Hopefully that focuses on there. I want you guys to see the little carvings on the coin. I believe they're super cool. My yes and no coin, my indecisive coin. You can always answer hard questions with this. Simple questions, I would not make them important, but I will. There is sometimes where it's like whether I rather eat, and yes or no decides it for me. Right? A little conversation piece, you know, not really purpose to survive, but it's more a, you know, just luxury for myself, you know, something nice to conversate on. You know, great little pouch, Maxpedition coin pouch, always works great. Moving on, my IFAC. I've spoke about this and gone and probably will go in deeper detail in my last videos. Still the same IFAC, still the same utilities. Face shield, rat's tourniquet, Benchmade cutter, you know, regular tourniquet, compressed gauze, survival blanket, gloves, chest seal, SWAT tee, this has not changed for me due to the fact that I never needed it to. If you carry something like this to protect yourself, your family, we all know what they're made for. I would also carry something like this. Um, Not necessarily will you use this, but you will absolutely use this. You will use your IFAC 10 times more than you will use your firearm. And I'm hoping on that to be, I just pulled that shit out of thin air, but I'm hoping on that because I don't look forward on having to be that violent. I will if I have to be, but that's the only reason I have, I have to be. But this comes in handy all the time. As I've said, I've spoken about this in a different video where it came in handy for me. Go ahead and check that out. This is my IFAC. Uh, let's move right along. So this leaves us with this type of depth in this bag, right? This is what we're really looking at once we're left with that, which it has small dividers, things of that nature in here, the meshing. So we're going to move right along in some of these individual dividers and what they carry for me. Let me just move some of this out of the way so I'm able to demonstrate other things. Okay? Energy bar and one of the dividers. Something to have on you. It's not necessarily an emergency, situation. Maybe you forgot your lunch. Maybe you're traveling long distance and you don't have nothing. A different state, going extra far for work, what have you. You at least can keep yourself fed, won't starve. Always great to carry. Does come in handy, does come in clutch when those shitty fucking survival moments come, but you at least know you have it. Okay? Part of the hygiene of part of this is a little, thing is, $2 at Walmart, something like that, keep your mouth clean. You want to meet your new boss, a potential employer. You're trying to leave a good impression. First impressions are always, always important. You brush your teeth, you rinse your mouth out, you comb your beard, yes sir, no sir, and boom, papaya, here comes that raise, buddy. So again, some napkins for that, or some tissues. Wipe your face, wipe your nose, etc. Especially because if you have kids, they always have shit all over their face, so that's always great. Smell good. A little Axe, not the greatest cologne. If you got out of a hard work day and you're tired of smelling yourself, boom, hit yourself some Axe. You're good to go. Nice and flat card Axe, so nice and slim, gives you plenty of space. This is just regular rubbing alcohol. I use it as hand sanitizer or to clean off surfaces with it. Just nice and easy, simple, carry it. I'm able to refill it whenever I want. The next thing with the hygiene thing is going to be an atomizer. Now, it's a small cologne atomizer. You're able to refill this with the cologne bottle, right? You stick this at the end of it. You're able to pump this up fully, spray yourself. This is good, you went somewhere and you forgot to spray yourself with cologne. Boom, you at least got yourself. This is for after work stinky fucker. Boom, you got yourself. So we're gonna move right on, and I don't know if anybody can see that, but I do have my American flag, little pin on there. I believe that looks super cool. I have a lot of people ask me about that when I bust this out and geek out on them. So we're moving right along to the back pouch of this, the back divider, and that's going to carry, I forgot to speak about this, I'll speak about this here briefly. That's going to carry a little intricate, cocoon divider. We won't break this out into incredible detail because I feel that we've taken quite a bit of time. But this will be the cocoon divider. Oh, hello. cocoon divider. Um, Different charging capabilities here. I have my live straw, another pen, uh, different charging capabilities. Um, you're able to charge an iPhone, C clamp, whatever, miniature C clamp, USB. I have my battery bank in there. I have a knuckle protector, which is always great to have. It is plastic, so I can take it in different places, you know, places where I'm not able to take a knife or a gun or such things like that, that I still feel that I have to protect myself. This is a pepper spray cylinder. There's a certain tab on this. You lift this up, you're able to um, push the plunger in, and it gives you that pepper spray. I don't necessarily always need to use deadly force, right? So, to have something like that would be in a scenario, a dog comes up and tries to bite you in the leg. You don't want to shoot the fucker in the head, right? Um, but you do want him to get him away. So you spray his ass with some pepper spray, and he'll think twice, right? You spray yourself with pepper spray and try to tell me that's not true. It does have a separate little pouch in the back. I don't necessarily use it for anything. This is a regular collapsible straw. If you want more detail on this, let me know. I will do a personal video of it. As I said, a live straw, battery bank underneath the charging cords, a eyeglass, screwdriver, and flathead, UV little pen light, a green light, and a punch. Okay, I'm able to punch certain things through it. Okay, so we're going to move on to this bag. Let's try to make this brief. Uno cards. You get stuck in the middle of driving somewhere. You don't know when you're going in, whatever. You bust this out, keeps everybody entertained, or it starts a fucking riot, one of the two. So that's always great to have around your family, because rather people start owing your money, or you start jacking your nephew's money, it comes to you. Bug repellent, always great. I've never heard anybody said I love fucking mosquitoes. So I'm allergic to them. So, spray this on yourself, you're good to go. Light chargers, Ranger bands, little miniature compass, so you're able to, map something out, what have you. As I said, my O-light, I will carry the charger. I do have the battery bank. My firearm has an O-light. If I'm carrying my Glock 23, it has an O-light. So I'm able to charge all those on the go if I need it. The last thing I can show you on my bag is the CCW cloth. And this is what the main sell of the Wolf Spur is. This is not why I got it. I don't carry my firearm in there. It's just not a thing that I do. I'm gonna carry it on myself again with the IFAC. That's getting carried on my person. So, I'm able to have quite a bit of room in here. Excuse me. What I do carry in that compartment is this car kit that I have. It's a regular red flare. Orion is the company of all these products except for the laser. So Orion has a flare, and then they also make an orange smoke signal. So, flares are more for night. You're driving, car wreck. You come upon a car wreck, God forbid it's your car wreck, but you come upon a car wreck and you're able to lend a helping hand, direct traffic otherwise, or give them a heads up in the daytime. I've been, unfortunately, I have seen where a helicopter comes down for someone, things of that nature, just due to the graphic nature of the car wreck. So for smoke in the daytime, a helicopter pilot's able to see wind direction, things of that nature. Now these are flares you shoot up into the air. You shoot these, I believe, is 300 feet into the air. This is more, I carry, this is for the sea, boats, yachts, things of that nature. But because there is a lot of hiking trails out here, you can reach quite a bit of depth into those. So if you needed to signal someone or things of that nature, this is going to be your best bet. Shoot it out into the air. A pilot's able to see that, locate your pinpoint your stay, and you're good to go. This is a laser, 9 time, boom. You run out of flares, whatever, you always have a laser. You're able to point this quite a bit far. I've had tried it. I'm able to hit a side of a close mountain to our house, so, very powerful laser. I do carry this in the CZW. Okay. Again, this is this is only when I go hiking. I don't carry it on there all the time, just due to the fact that I cut down that weight. I do carry it in my car, however, for those specific reasons that I just listed. But if I do go on a hike, things of that nature, I will carry it in the CZW pocket, I should say. So this is going to be that pocket, right? YKK zipper, awesome, awesome zippers. Okay, fold this back. This is lease or loop field, hook field. I don't know, hook and loop again with that bullshit, right? So you're able to Velcro your firearm. They do have different accessories for that. Maxpedition makes a great accessories for that. I don't use that, fortunately and unfortunately, right? I think it's a great product. Personally, I would never use it, and it would just be a waste of my money. Um, do have some patches on here. I'm pretty sure they're visible to you. And if they're not, go ahead and take a second and read that, right? So Grim Workshop is the original things that I've had certain things off of. This patch behind here has dog tags. They all serve a different purpose. I do have some fish, lures, another little small lockpick set. Awesome little Velcro pouch. Once you Velcro it all on, you will not shake these out. It will stay closed, which is awesome, great stuff, right? Pull that YKK zipper. It does have these button snaps. Great to keep this kind of imbalanced on front. Awesome carry piece, awesome carry bag. I paracorded the handle to it. Excuse me, I'm having a hard time. Paracorded the handle to it. As you can tell, I don't know how to fucking paracord, but I did get the functionality that I wanted. There is one string that I can pull, and all this comes undone. It's about 10 feet of paracord. I think it's 1,000 something. It's not the 550. It's a little bit more heavier duty, so maybe that's why it looks a little harder. This little clamp, I'm able to clamp on desk. Let's see if we can hold this and check. I'm able to clamp this on a hook or a desk if I don't want this to sit on the ground, which I really don't like that. I don't like any of my stuff sitting on the ground. So this is my review and what I carry on my Maxpedition wool spur. Again, if I didn't mention my Velcro patches or my, patches, they're Hazard 4. Deaf Dealer, and then this top one says Hazard 4. Bottom one says Hazard 4. I believe it's called the Operator. Really cool looking patches, morale patches. I get a lot of compliments on that. I have seen them on Amazon. I did not get these on Amazon, but I have seen them on there. All three of these patches. Honestly, they were probably around the same price. So, thumbs up there. As the wolf spur bag itself, all these compartments that you've seen, it's a great bag. I've had this now for a little bit over a year and a half. The first time I did it was months into the review. This time has been a year. And I don't want to switch it. I don't have a need to look in for something a little bit more better. I feel like I've compacted everything that I need for my personal lifestyle in this bag, and then some. Again, some of the redundancies and some of the extremeness tools, that I have in here to, you know, feed the imagination, and not only that, stay safe. I like having these tools on me. I feel prepared. I feel refined. I feel ready and aware, and that's that's how we need to feel as a country, as people. We need to kind of bring that back. Now, again, Woolspur, fucking great bag. Maxpedition, you're awesome. You know, you make awesome. I've these are pricey items, but I've never complained about it due to the fact that they're worth the money. They really are. Again, a year and a half later, for no tears, no nothing. These are seatbelt, webbing. I mean, I can have this for years, and be comfortable with this. I don't need to purchase this and then 6 to 8 months later purchase something else when this does the job for me, you know. Seatbelt straps, they are tucked in here, which is great. They do, they do tuck back here, which is great. Chest or a seatbelt for me is a stomach strap. I'm pretty tall, I'm 6'2", which keeps this from humping the shit out of me when I'm running, so I can get a little fast on whatever and boom, get the hell out of where I need to get the hell out of. Super cool bag, Maxpedition. Big thank you for all my purchases. Can't give enough thanks. E.D.C carriers, man. We're doing a great job of keeping our own private community safe. So let's fucking keep it up. Let's do it. Stay safe. I hope you guys enjoy it.